This episode is brought to you by Bailey Rose Family Mortuary. We cost less because we care more. Bailey Rose is the leading funeral mortuary in the 5th Ward Cashman Goins area. They have affordable prices and payment plans if needed. Bailey Rose is 15 minutes away from the medical center and offer over 200 styles of caskets. Get them a call today at 713-842-7871. That's 713-842-7871.
It's time for the main event.
Hey, man, we are in the building today, man.
Yes, sir.
Live in Houston, Texas, man. We about to get ready to turn up. So here you go. Are you ready? Hey, man, I said, are you ready? Let's get ready to podcast. Live in Houston, Texas right now at the Exception Podcast Studios, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, we got a couple special guests in the building, man.
Tell them who we got.
Hey, we got Coach Inc in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we got Nick J. Holiday in the building.
What's going on?
Hey, we got Eli Knight in the building.
Yes, sir.
And we got Malik Bosede.
Right here.
In the building. Hey, man. Mikey Manslaughter Facts.
You already know my name, man. It's the Beige Bomber, the Petty Messiah, your boy Corey Jared in the building.
Professor OG Slack here, come to drop those nuggets of knowledge on the imbeciles, peons, and smarks out there.
Once again, it's your boy Zello Smoke.
And I hail from South Park, Texas. Let's go. Guru Dynamite! Dynamite! Y'all know what time it is. Dynamite TV. Don't watch me, watch Dynamite TV. And guess what? Grab your merch.
Oh, Lord.
Get your merch,
Grab
baby.
your merch.
Grab your merch. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go.
He got the bag.
Hot off the presses, guys.
Get your merch,
Grab that
baby.
merch.
Get your
Yeah,
merch.
that merch, man. Hey, that was good, man. I like that, man. I like that.
Told something special today, man.
Yeah, he did have
changed it up
something
today.
special.
I like that, man. I like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm hating on him right now. But hey, man, let's get back to the bitch,
next
man.
time, man. I got you, G. I got you.
Hey, man, Coach Ick, man, we appreciate y'all being here today, man. Glad to have y'all. Hope y'all come back even after this, man. I'm glad to have y'all here. Let's hop into it, man. Coach Inc., that represents a lot, culture. And off top, man, I just want to know, for its culture, what do y'all think that y'all bring to the culture of wrestling?
As far as that culture would inspire the name is that we wanted to bring presence of black excellence everywhere we go to the world of professional wrestling. If it's inside the ring or if it's outside the ring, if it's high flying, or if it's on the mic, that's what you get when you get Eli, Nick, and Malik, Coach Evan. You get black excellence brought to any of the promotions across the station.
That's hard, man.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Hard, man.
Statement right
Straight
there.
up, man. That is hard, man. Oh, man. Whew, that took me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man, that's a lot, man.
Absolutely.
But you know what? I like that because, you don't see a lot of that. And, for a while, really for years in this sport, this profession that y'all are in, to be honest, a lot of black people was on the back burner, you know what I'm saying? So for y'all to come represent, it means something, and the leadership role, I'm pretty sure, you got fans and kids looking up to y'all and they thinking, okay, well, they can do it, I can too. So that's what's up, man.
Hence the name Coach Inc., because we're trying to change the culture, that very culture of professional wrestling, like I said, putting like our brothers and sisters back in the front line of the world of professional wrestling.
Shine the light, shine the light.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I got a question. So what brought you three guys together? Outside, besides of course the great team you guys been. I know y'all been together since 2018. So what brought you guys together? What where you guys come from? I know I believe Malik is a vet. I appreciate you, my brother. I wanted to shout that out to you, man. I appreciate you for your service. But what brought you guys together as a collective?
So, obviously, we trained at the same school together. You want me to name drop? So we trained at this school called Pro Wrestling 2.0. He started about maybe like a couple months before me. And, we just trained together. They actually called me, Mini Malik back in the day. Because I started at 16 And, you know, when he was a young whippersnapper back in the day, you know.
Way back in the day.
Yeah, good 4 years ago down. Like we were both doing, you know, all that athletic shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I cuss?
Oh yeah, he cuss.
absolutely.
Yeah, he cuss.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we was doing all this athletic stuff, and then one day we had this Savio Vega seminar, and that's when, you know, he saw both of us do what we do, and he was like, you know what, you black and athletic, you're black and athletic.
Put together.
Together. It was like right there.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we just had that chemistry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we were both able to do a lot of stuff that a lot of people weren't able to do.
Yeah.
So once we added the addition of Nick in there, and he kind of like started taking the reins of culture and started, like, you know, shaping that image, like it just took off from there.
Ooh, man. I like
I
that.
know y'all been tag team champions all over the place. Wherever you've been right now. Speaking of, and where you started, what was it? Pro Wrestling 2.0?
Pro Wrestling 2.0, yeah.
Yeah, it started there, and then you've been reality wrestling champions.
Yep.
What GCW?
Yeah.
New generation.
It's USWA. Man, I did my research on you guys.
Did.
And like I said, I appreciate y'all for coming, man. I've been watching y'all for a little minute. I've seen a couple of your matches. Y'all, the chemistry is great there, man. I do appreciate you guys for being in the business right now, and I can't wait to see where y'all go in the future, man.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Man, speaking of the chemistry that I saw, man, y'all moveset is crazy, man. I'd be looking at this like, why is this not on like TV? You know what I'm saying? Like, like I feel like this is my personal opinion. I feel like if y'all was on TV in a national worldwide, a lot of people that's considered to be on top in the big business, y'all have them in the bag.
Yeah. They wouldn't be on top for much longer, right?
I believe it.
Yeah, that's the
Thank
truth
you.
for real.
That's the game up for sure.
That right there is why we out here grinding and going out to these other states, and this is exactly why, like I said, they're in Florida. That's why we come to Houston. That's why we fly out here to be under the tutelage of Booker T. Because Booker T has that access to TV.
Yeah.
Specifically here in Houston, he's on a local TV station with the CW every Saturday night. When we come out here and perform, you'll catch us on that Saturday night sometime in the month, live at 5, facing off against the top talent out here like Fly Def.
Yeah.
Like La Familia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why we out here at Reality Wrestling, because it's worth it because of that right there, the national TV exposure.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Shout out to them, man. And we will be there. We will be there tonight, matter of fact. So, hey, man, Christmas chaos. So, yeah.
Also, by the time y'all watching this, they probably will get the dub by the time y'all watching this.
Yeah.
That's definite.
Just know that when you're seeing this, we're gonna jump ahead of time with like split second like that. So
Let them know they better
already got
stay
the
woke.
dub, but we good.
Let them know.
Stay woke, baby.
Question I did have for you, just because you said that. So, you guys talk about a lot of stay woke. What does that mean to you in specifics?
Us specifically, that means basically it's we want everybody to stay woke of us, the black excellence that we're bringing to promotions that's in their state or out of the country, and that also small things like just stay up to date. Like, don't sleep on Culture Inc. That's one team that you ain't never gonna forget. That's one team that you can't sleep on. That's Knight-Malik, CLT, Culture Inc. You know what I'm saying? We want them to stay woke at all times. When we're in the city, when we got a big matchup coming up, we got the new merch coming out and stuff like that. And also when we come back to H-Town and join Reality Wrestling. So stay woke at all times.
Stay woke, everybody.
Stay woke. Stay woke.
So I want to ask you a question real quick, Nick. You like to think of yourself as a hype man, right? Instead of just like a manager.
Yeah.
So, who are some of the guys that inspired you as far as like managers and all through that in the business?
Man, that's a good question. The OG himself, man, y'all remember Slick?
Oh yeah, Reverend Slick.
I watch a lot of clips of him and his his cadence of how he managed the guys in the 80s, those tag teams that he got. And then also, if you want to go to the generation after that, you got to look at Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah.
You got to
OG greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. The way he handled himself in commentary, the way he handled himself as a host, hosting primetime wrestling on a Saturday night.
That was legit, dude. That was so good.
He was showing how he was multiverse to handle himself in all certain aspects of pro wrestling, other than just managing. But if it was interviewing, if it was hosting a show, and then if you want to go another generation after that, you got to bring up, of course, Paul Heyman.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman, his lineage of success, the guys that he's managed from CM Punk to Paul Heyman. I don't care what anybody says. He had Cesaro set for stardom. In 2014, he was finna take Cesaro to the promised land. But then, like I said, when Lesnar came back, he dropped him all of a sudden and went back to him.
But it's Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But those three guys, man, I watch them consistently. I go back and watch some of their candidates, how they handle themselves in promos and stuff like that back in the WWF and now the WWE.
Okay. Cool. So Malik, we wanted to know how do it feel to represent your country of St. Lucia in the Caribbean Cup this year?
That experience alone was damn, I can't even think of the words for it. So just for right now, I'm gonna say great, but that's an understatement.
Okay.
I mean, we went to Trinidad for the Cup. This is our second time back to Trinidad, and it was just love. I mean, it's granted I'm not Trinidadian, but being there and them knowing that I represent St. Lucia, it was just like nothing but love regardless there, And just trying to put St. Lucia on the map because there's, except for one wrestler that came across, Razor from Women of Wrestling, found out she's St. Lucian. There's really no other St. Lucians in this business. So definitely trying to put the name on my back to try to get out there.
That's awesome.
Hey.
On the map. I like that.
I like that, man.
That's live.
All Caribbean Wrestling, tell us more about that promotion and what it means to you, man.
That promotion means a lot to me. Wow. It's one, it's it started with JB Cool. And he runs Fighting Evolution Wrestling down in South Florida. He came up with All Caribbean Wrestling. Big shout outs, a lot of flowers to him for bringing me along on this journey as well.
Shout out to JB Cool, man. He had one hell of a year, man. Y'all don't even know about it, but like I said, he didn't let that tear him down. He got back up on the horse and built an even bigger success than he had before. So shout out to JB Cool.
Got back in his bag,
Yeah.
So much love to him. And they came across shorter words from the flight. Came across the concept of All Caribbean Wrestling. And then along with that, the brand manager is actually Mark Henry. So, so to have that there as well is a big thing for us. It's on the ground still. It's still taking off the ground, but it's soaring. It's flying. And it's going to be the next biggest thing.
That's good.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's cool. And we actually follow them on social media as well. So, and I really like the title belts they got too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they live.
And also, guys, just want to put a little disclaimer out there, man. Like I said at the beginning, they came fresh off a flight. So forgive them for the jet lag.
A little jet lag there.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a little moment, but forgive them. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Just a little bit. Forgive me a little bit.
We here.
But we'll be damned if anything was going to keep us from being on the big propaganda podcast of the night. So,
And once again, we appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So keep going on this tag team division right now. This question right here is for Eli. Y'all made it to the next round of the T4 Summit. Just speak on that a little bit for us. Just like, what y'all plan to do on the next level and how y'all intend to get past that next round.
So that first step, it was beating Fly Death in that first round tournament match. That granted us an opportunity to go back to Beyond, which honestly, like it's a slight chip, at least on my shoulder, because we haven't been there in over a year. So this is gonna be our first time back in Boston, and I feel like we have a lot to prove in this tournament itself, regardless of whether we win or lose. So.
I like that. Keep that chip on your shoulder, man. It's what drives you. It's what motivates.
That's the drive right there.
Yeah, it's gonna keep pushing you, bro. Don't ever forget that, man.
Man, I kind of want to go back to y'all chemistry, man. I'm just looking and visualizing it right now. How y'all mesh real good together. What is the travel together life with all three of y'all? How is that when y'all travel, man? It look like y'all be turned up all the time. I mean, like,
it's for the culture.
I mean, like from like looking on the outside, well, how do you say it? On outside looking in, you know, you would think that y'all are like brothers, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, how's that road life with y'all, man?
That's a part of this business that we do not take for granted. A lot of other talent, a lot of other workers, you can ask them when you bring them onto the show on how difficult and sometimes how lonely the travel can be from state to state, from city to city can be sometimes, especially when you're in a car or rental car for hours on end by yourself. With us, we have the luxury of us three being in one car together, always talking our heads off, passing the time, killing the time. And like I said, once again, it's 3 different generations of us. So it's 3 different generations. So we got all different aspects of life and opinions all under one roof at one time. So with that being said, like when we from Orlando, we'll drive to Action Wrestling. That's a 6-hour drive right there. And we always talking each other heads off, listening to podcasts, talking about upcoming shows, talking about upcoming guys that we want to work with, talking about upcoming plans that we want to put in order right here at Reality Wrestling. We talk about that on that 6-hour trip there and back. And then sometimes we'll hop on Peacock. We'll look at some wrestling clips. We'll watch like a good way to pass the time with us, man. We'll go back and watch like a whole Rumble. We'll go back and watch a whole
Those are always the
Mania.
funnest to watch. They really are.
Yeah.
We'll watch that. And like I said, like being able to dissect it and watch it now as a person in the business and look at what they're doing and dissect it and like go ahead and visualize yourself doing that in the future. Well, us being able to do that in the car ride hours on end is a luxury in its own right. So we that's one thing we don't take for granted. So I'm glad you brought that up.
That's cool. So yeah, so my question is for Malik, man. The About Mine clothing brand, man. Where did you get the name from? Where did it come from, and what does it mean to you?
All right, so 15 years ago. When I was 15, I'd have been drinking age actually.
Oh, man.
So yeah, so when I was 15, like in school, you know, I always say like about mine, you know, what regardless of what I was doing, whether it was like something crazy or something stupid or just like something being serious, I always said about mine. Circle around. Let's see. I started a LLC 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So let's see. That's 34. So 19 years later, I end up, you know, said, you know, let me just make this into a clothing line. Let me make this into a clothing line. Let me try to get this out there, you know. So I started it with the LLC. Made regular About Mine shirts. Now actually wearing one right now that says I bust my ass for mine, I'll bust your ass for mine too.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. So very popular shirt. This one actually sells a lot. So
They kind of left me out of that little circle of the About Mine merch, but,
you ain't get one.
but I digress.
no,
But I digress.
one in his house, he don't wear it. He don't wear it. He
I
has
like
one.
the Juice WRLD one, so it's cool. You know what I'm
Rest in peace,
saying?
man.
We'll take that. We'll take
Appreciate that.
But and I just been pushing it forward, you know, because it's a mindset. It's at least for me and what I push. It's whatever I want to do, I'm going to get it. I'm about mine, and whatever it takes to go, whatever avenue, whatever it takes, whatever it is, I'm going to get it.
Cool.
So it's just a mindset. Really.
I like that. But you need that. You need
You
that
have
type
to.
of mentality.
You have to,
Definitely.
especially in this world nowadays too. I mean, not to go too far into it, but it's like I see like how the world changed nowadays too, and not a lot of people are go-getters like that no more. And I'm not even ashamed to say
truth.
that. Yeah. And I should be, but you know, that's just more opportunities for me and the people who are, you know. So that's it. Carry my mindset.
Hashtag stay woke, people.
And at that, it makes for a good song title. Because keep in mind, this man got his own soundtrack, his own interesting call, About Mine, by a good friend of ours, Montezi.
Big shout out, Montezi.
Yeah, that's on Spotify right now. That thing bang, man. You need to check that out.
Hey,
I'm
just for
definitely
a second,
checking
go
that
ahead and speak on that because you know you got the track coming out. So just go ahead and tell us a little bit about that. What's going on with the video and everything, man? We want to know.
Yeah, Montezi, a good friend of ours. He's also in Florida, like I said, in Orlando. He's famous for his partnership with Isaiah Swerve Scott in AEW. They was able to build up Swerve City Podcast from literally nothing to where it got this huge following to where they was able to get it on the WWE Network at the time. And now it's on Peacock, and they was able to get it in Bailey, Charlotte, and then I want to say earlier this year they was able to even get Tony Khan himself. So yeah, shout out to Swear City Podcast, shout out to Monteezy. Monteezy, like I said, he made the About Mine soundtrack for Malik for his custom themes, like I said, when he does his work for All Caribbean Wrestling, he comes out to that. But he also just dropped a new track for Culture Inc. for us to come out to. That hopefully we can, like I said, we'll bring that out here tonight. Y'all can check that out.
Oh man, oh yeah.
But also featuring our guy Flash Garments. He's on the track too. So yeah, it's a banger, man.
Dang, I missed my shot.
Big shout out to Black.
I do the podcast
Big shout out
too.
to
Just let y'all know.
Hey, you know, the Good Propaganda podcast actually has a rapper on the crew. You know, he's a rapper.
Oh, okay.
Say less.
Gotta watch that Dynamite TV.
Rap battle.
Yeah, we
Like
do.
I'm talking about you.
We can do the rap battle, but like I said, it's Big Propaganda. We can give him a big moment. We can give him like a big promo. If anything, we can do that.
That would be lovely. That would be, man.
Hey, all promo is good promo.
I mean, so you can flow. Cause we can put you in there. But like I said, you see on 2K they got my player busting out these random freestyles. He up in there with J. Cole and everything, and so I mean like. It's in the culture, so I mean, you want to get up in the booth? We can sit something real quick. Want to get in there? Okay. The flyers in the ring.
I don't know. That look says differently.
So my next question I want to ask is kind of like a 2-part question. So, as a tag team, what is y'all dream match? Who is y'all dream match opponent?
You want to go first?
Yeah, because mine's will be short.
Yeah, mine is too.
Oh, okay. Dream match. It changes. Whoever's at the top of the tag team industry, wrestling industry, that's who our dream match will be against. No disrespect to anybody else below that, but we aim for the top. We aim for the best. So whoever that may be at the time. I mean, right now, arguably it's FTR. So
Hey,
Living
the top
legends.
guys.
Living
like to go
legends.
against FTR.
Love those
You know what I'm
cats.
saying?
Top guys.
You already know.
So it's whoever's at the top of that ladder is gonna be our dream match. Yeah, because we got something to prove.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. But if I had to be like specific and something that I feel like it's accomplishable, even like with the year coming up, I want to say Motor City Machine Guns.
Well, hey, that'd be
Ooh, I
different.
like
That's
that
a good
answer.
one.
That would be
Yeah, I
different.
like that.
Love that answer.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I would not be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, Alex Shelley.
Saban and Shelley still going at it, man.
Still going at it.
Still strong,
and
too.
they back on the indies. They taking tag team bookings. And you know what's crazy? He brought that up because like he was just talking about earlier with the T4 Summit. That's gonna be a festival back at Worcester, Massachusetts, and you know who's gonna be in that same vicinity with us? It's gonna be the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, Chris Saban, as they go up against.
No, I think it's just Shelley.
No. This the later on that day. On that Friday night, right, December 30th, 7:00. We're going up against C4, right, for the second round of the T4 Summit.
Yeah.
They have multiple shows this weekend. The show after the show that we're on, which is IWTV Classes 22, they're gonna have a show. I want to say Prestige is having a show, and they got the Motor City Machine Guns booked to go up against the Wolves from TNA, Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I'm saying. That's the show after us, so we're gonna be in the same vicinity as them. So yeah,
You know what can happen?
They calling y'all out. That's what they
Yeah,
basically.
that's good.
That's what they do. They calling y'all out.
Yeah,
You know
y'all,
what
know,
I mean?
y'all hear that. Y'all hear that.
And-
Don't
What time
run.
it is,
Don't
man.
run.
And to back down that question, Malik, you went against Too Cold Scorpio, a legend. A lot of people sleep on him,
Yep.
but that
Severely
man in his
underrated.
prime was a beast.
yeah.
So and he didn't wrestle all over the world. So how did that feel to be in the ring with him?
I felt honored. I mean, again, JB, thank you. It was at Reefermania in Miami, and
I want to be.
They got a name of a show in Miami in South Beach.
man.
Yes, you heard
I
that
wanna
right.
be at that
Reefer
show.
Mania.
all pun intended, it's lit.
Oh my god.
All puns intended. All puns
I
intended.
bet I want to be at that. I want to be at that show one.
No, trust me, it's worth it.
I believe it.
I just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
The puns just don't stop at all.
Reefer Mania, man.
Go ahead, man. We'll be all day on that.
Now with to stand across the ring from Too Cold Scorpio, that was an honor for myself, especially this at that time this young in the career.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a learning experience. I was under that man's tree, you know what I'm saying? And we had a good match, we had a real good match. And the fact that I got to pick his brain still afterwards, and still work on certain stuff, ask some questions, and him be available to be there and to be momentarily a coach for me. I mean, I felt great.
That's cool.
That's dope.
That's it. I mean, I didn't beat him, And next time, if I do face him again, I got some little different result for him.
You got him next time. You got him next time.
Look in that camera. Let him know right there. Let him know that camera. Look in that camera.
That's the beef camera.
Too cold.
Tell him.
I don't know if he be using the internet like
That's
that.
all right. He will for this one. Too cold. You beat me at the last Reefermania. I respect that. I mean, hey, I'm a young gun in this game. But next time, I'm on your head.
Oh,
I'm on your head.
You hear that?
He coming for you, sucker.
Hey, we got to hit that chant. Malik's gonna kill you.
That's right. That's right.
My question for Nick. I see that you were living in Houston and you moved to Vegas. How has that transition been for you, and what influenced that decision for you, man?
Man, that transition's been beautiful. It was a good transition, man. It was me banking all in on, like I said, me, myself, and then also banking on these guys right here, Eli and Malik, Coach Inc. So we all met in Orlando, of course. Now y'all see us, y'all came across the Reality Wrestling here.
Yeah.
We what helped us get on Reality Wrestling here during the pandemic, man. I actually moved back to Houston, which is where I'm born and raised. So I moved back here for that year, and during that year, I was back and forth from Booker T World Gym Arena. Shout out to Warren and Zach Zilla bringing me in with open arms, fresh into Houston. Like I said, meeting them for the first time, and then they put me on game. They brought me into the gym. We trained and all this stuff like that. Also, Gino Medina, he looked out for me. Roxy, who y'all now see as Roxanne
NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, she looked out for me as well with open arms here at Reality Wrestling. So the year of that, we once I got us in, and like I said, like the first match that we had, they put us against the tag champs at the time, Legion, right?
Yeah.
And man, that's a crazy story. That match we had with Izzy James and Shawn Hendricks for the titles. Man, we had a banger match with them. Book wasn't in the building, but he saw it from afar when he was in Cali. The match went a little bit too long. We kind of had like a tripped over ourselves in the finish a little bit. So we're beating ourselves up a lot, right? Like, man, we just messed up our opportunity here at Reality Wrestling, yada, yada. Come to find out, we go to the back. Booker T's on the phone with Kevin. He was like, man, hey, yo, y'all guys are something serious. Y'all the real deal. Y'all, we need y'all back here as many times as we can. We got a contract for y'all. If y'all can have these dates lined up, if y'all can be open, we'll have y'all back open arms. So I was like, bet, man. So then all of a sudden, the next show that we came, he put us back in with the tag team champions, and guess what? Caught them sleeping. We took their titles.
Oh, man.
So once we did that, man, I was like I said, we sat here at Row. We made a name for ourselves. We laid our mark. So I didn't want to just be complacent with just that. And then what we had in Florida. So then I was looking around at some other production and some other promotions in the West Coast. We never tapped into that territory. And like I said, just like we got into Reality Wrestling, what helped was that you're here in person to look the promoters in their eye, let them know you're serious about what you can bring to their promotion, right? So I said that I can do that with the promotions that we got in Las Vegas, Future Stars of Wrestling. And then we got Versus Pro Wrestling, we got Super Beast Training Compound, but also it's only like a 3-hour drive from the Cali promotions. So now you got the big ones, Prestige, you got West Coast Pro, you know what I'm saying? You got Level Up, you got all these other promotions out there. So the transition has been sound because these guys are not complacent. They're not resting on their morals of being champions in Florida, being champions in Texas. We want the whole damn state. We want everything. We want everything. So now they're coming out here to the West Coast. Last week, we was just in San Francisco. We was at UGAA, and we went up against some of the best tag teams they got to offer in Sky High in the world's freshest tag team, and we gave them a run for their damn money. So once that clip comes out for that's one match y'all going to really be entertained about.
Speaking of matches, one of my favorite matches that y'all had, I think y'all went against Wave and Curls.
Oh, Waves and Curls.
Yeah.
Hey, Eli. Man.
and like you said, we
be cracking up with that bullshit during the dance. I ain't doing that dancing shit. I was like, that broke me during that.
Trying to keep slacking. I was like, nah. He was like, man, I talked a little bit shit to him, and I turned around. He gonna be like, hey, shut your bigger ass up.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
No, you kind of filtered that. He said, shut your big eared ass up.
Yeah.
I want to hear that part.
He didn't want to hear what I said, but at the end, you gave him that business. You gave him that smoke. You kicked him in the face. And like I said, shout out to Trey, who's at home rehabbing from a foot injury, man, he just had right now. So shout out to you, Trey. We wish you a speedy recovery, waves and curls. But like he said, that was the last time we was in Worcester, Massachusetts, and that's still one of our best matches to this day. Because it's funny you said, like, he said, I'm not doing that dance, and what happened? He ended up doing the Popeye anyways, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That cracked me up, man.
Right.
Like I thoroughly enjoyed that match. And also the match with Fly Death as well, reality wrestling. That was a good one, man. I love the ending of it. I don't want to spoil it for anybody if they haven't watched it. If you haven't, go watch it. But yeah, man, y'all, the chemistry is there perfectly, man. I like it.
So Eli, to back throw that question, y'all did the tournament with SCI, and you went against Myron Reed.
Yep.
Okay, in the first round, and just he's from MLW. So just explain to me, that's like, what that meant to you, just to be in there with such a competitive person and wrestling in that first round, and making a statement in there.
Yeah, so ever since I saw Myron back in Paradigm, that's the first time we ever like met and all that stuff. I was like, yo, I already want to wrestle this dude. This is somebody I want to wrestle. That's literally a bucket list wrestler.
Yeah.
And once I got the opportunity, I was like, yeah. So first of all, I'm gonna have to knock this out of the park.
Yeah.
Like there's no excuses. It has to be good. And I felt like we delivered. I had a lot of fun in that match, and honestly, I read the question on the prompt. I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, I saw that say like,
we're doing the same. We're doing the same, man. It's all good.
I saw something about the confidence, and like, yo, that boosted my confidence up so much because it made me realize that, hey, I can actually like go in the ring with people that wrestle, people like Swerve, that wrestle, some of the top people in this business, and especially on the platform like MLW.
Yeah.
So it's like, like ever since I wrestled him, like I was just like, every match I had to do, I can't get tired. I can't give up. I can't do none of that. I had to be the best I could be.
And to backdoor that, for the people who don't know about Myron Reed, I've done my homework on him. He was the bad Reed years ago, and he was a bad dude. I mean, he pretty much grew up into this wrestling thing, man. It's a bad dude. So when I first saw that you went against him, and I was like, this caliber over here and this caliber right here, I already knew it was a firecracker match, man. Hell yeah. So that's cool, man. And
the
also,
young GOAT.
Yeah,
and
the
you
young
was talking about freestyling and stuff. Like, that's a dude right there that's in the rap game right now. He literally just dropped the album, I want to say, either last month or a month and a half ago, called Bangers Only 3 or something like that. So he literally just dropped the album. So that be on the lookout for Myron Reed's album, y'all. He's spitting hot fire.
Yeah. And then speaking of top tier talent, you went against Chris Bay. How was that?
Like,
Vanessa.
Yeah. Like, one thing that I appreciate about Chris is that like he's like he looks at people that are smaller talents in wrestling, he supports them. He supports them. And ever since I saw that, and like I watched his matches on Impact. I actually watched him like ever since his debut. I was like, oh, this guy looks cool. I like the way he moves and stuff. That's another person that I would love to wrestle. So to get that opportunity, he actually taught me a lot too. He sat me down. He actually took the time to go like, hey, like here you should have like turned up here. You should have done this here. You should have slowed down here. Stuff like that. That stuff helped me become a well-rounded competitor altogether. So to be able to wrestle him and wrestle Myron in the same year, like it just like it's just blessings, honestly.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah.
That's real cool. So Nick, let me ask you another question, man. You, like I said, you call yourself the hype man, but just who are some managers that, inspired you and you admired growing up and got you to come with the style that you have now? Because
you got a different style. It ain't just like coming out there and, as they call it back in the day, the valets and all that. No, this is the hype man. This the dude with the swag, the sauce.
Bro, he just jumped off a balcony. Like, come on, like, what's going on?
Yo, yeah. So, like I said, I appreciate you asking me that. Like, So we can take it to this generation too. I'm watching these guys as well. One guy killing the AEW, his name's Stokely Hathaway.
I was about to say that Hathaway. Yeah.
I was watching him when he was in Evolve, when he was managing Catch Point with Matt Riddle and boys, and Timothy Thatcher. He was managing him as well. I've been watching him for a long, long time. So then when he got the call to go to NXT, I was very, very happy for him. Like I said, we're in Orlando. So, NXT's in Orlando too. We actually came across Stokely a few times because he's in the same living vicinity as them, which is really crazy. So it was crazy because we actually me and Eli we went to Evolve, I want to say 3 years ago. And when they had the last tape and the last show, and on our way there, we ran into Stokely. And like I said, I saw him based off of Evolve, and then now here we are on our way to help out at Evolve. So it was kind of like a cosmic energy, a cosmic meaning, like what that happened. So with him, and then also MVP. Don't sleep on what MVP's been doing with the WWE.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
And another H-Town native. He's out here in Houston. Yep. And another one of Booker T's close friends. Mm-hmm. So I haven't been sleeping on MVP and what he's been doing with what he did with the Hurt Business. What he did with Bobby, helping Bobby get his WWE title. That was really, really huge. And now what he's doing with Omos. So, like I said, MVP, Stokely Hathaway, those are the guys that I've been watching as of late as well, and a part of this generation. And like you said, with me jumping off the balcony, like I'm the manager, and then at the same time, if we're in like multi-man matches, we three grown-ass men ourselves.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So at the same time, there's a time when I could channel just being like a sixth man. When my guys, Eli and Malik, they're in need of help, and you got these other teams jumping on them and stuff like that, I feel like I can put my body on the line to give them an opportunity to get reestablish the advantage and get back in the match. And that's what I was doing in that in that match in San Francisco. Yeah. But also, like I said, you saw what they was doing to my boy. They had my man Malik laid up on a pool table. He had the pool cue lined up and shooting shots at it.
Oh, you saw that? You ain't do nothing about it?
That's what happened afterwards. I couldn't jump from where I was at to that pool table.
That's a good minute separation. Like, you could have helped out for the first 10 seconds.
I ain't got that much range in my area, my small area offense. All right, I don't. I'm gonna just keep 100.
He did have to climb up there just to back him up on that one.
Thank you. And what's crazy is the Hall of Famer, the Team Extreme original leader, was also in the crowd. She was on that second floor.
Nice.
I climbed up there and did that. You get what I'm saying?
So that's I got to get the nerves up like that too.
Yeah.
There's Lita. Like, oh my God, what do I do?
Yeah. Like, okay. So like you Team Extreme, you finna see something extreme tonight. I got you, Lita. So that's what it was. That was really crazy. So she was also in the crowd. So that was also another thing that helped boost my adrenaline up to have more confidence to do it. Because you saw when I was up there, I didn't think. Now, I say ain't nobody was up there shaking their legs. I was sadly did that in our ladder match with Fly Death when we lost the titles. I had a fear of heights. I had a fear of heights then, and that's when Zach Zilla was able to capitalize, and he attitude adjust me off the ladder, and that's when they stole our titles. But I digress again. We're off track. That was our debut at the UGAA in San Francisco. So we just wanted to show out. So
yeah, I got one question, so. What's the worst bump you've ever taken?
Ooh, I know they got one. Boy,
I'll start.
Ooh.
Earlier this year, when in one of my championship matches, I had a triple threat, and I do a springboard blockbuster. Mm-hmm. So before that, I had got back body dropped, and I couldn't even feel my legs for a couple seconds, and I still had to get up to hit that blockbuster. So I'm just like.
Jesus.
So I felt a little bit of leg, and I was like, "Oh, go!" That's probably like my worst bump.
So this was back when we used to wrestle at a show called ACW. This was in Tampa, and we were going against our guys OAO. It was Hunter and Troy. They wrestled a lot in Florida. And Hunter started to break out more recently. Troy had a match in AEW, so they was doing their thing. So I'm getting ready to go for a dive. Mm-hmm. And the thing is about that space, it's a mall. So it's just tile floors and a table. Mm-hmm. That is covering like around the ring. So I hit the ropes. I dive. I do the tope con hilo. That's a front flip one.
Yeah.
Right. missed. Back bump straight onto the floor. So thankfully, I'm 18, so I get my ass right back up, and I'm like, yeah.
Not trying at 35.
That sounds like a Darby Allin kind of spot right there.
Yeah.
Just finished.
I'm good on that. I can't do that these days. Nah, body don't recover that fast no more.
I'm starting to get to that point too. Man. My hand.
A little numbness in there, you know.
My shit fucked.
Well, speaking of bumps, have you guys ever had to pay somebody a receipt?
Or do you feel like do you owe someone a receipt?
Oh,
yeah.
That's an even better question.
That's the one to ask.
I have. Not gonna drop names on it, but and one of my matches that I have plenty of matches I gotta release because I don't really be up to date on that. But one of my matches you can see where I'm kind of like just slugging somebody a little bit heavier than I should be. I wasn't no one trying to kill him, but it's like
Laying it in.
who do you think you are? Like that type of thing. So
They call that throwing potatoes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that next time.
Yeah, I think once I scan it, like you said, I'm gonna scan it. I'm like, okay, yeah, oh, that's him. Oh, okay, okay.
So Nick, you've been doing commentary with Battle Slam, Reality Wrestling, and several other companies, man. Just tell me about it. Like, what do you prefer? Do you prefer commentary or do you prefer managing? Like, what's your cup of tea?
Damn, boy, that's a good one too. Good. Okay. 2022, man, it's been the year where it's kind of taken off a little bit more with commentary more than I would have thought, and that's based off of some of the promoters, some of the talent that are coming across me doing commentary for some small shows that I'm thinking nobody's even listening to. So somebody pulled this stat up to me in October that I didn't even realize. Let's go back to the 90s, right? And you remember the Monday Night Wars and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you remember how you would flip the channel because they were both on at the same time. One was taped, one was live. So you know how one time Rick Rude did a taping of Raw.
Yeah.
It was on Monday Night Raw the
he
same
went on
night.
to go ahead and do
Well, Nitro
WCW
did that
live.
same night, yeah.
So he was at the same time.
Yeah.
Somebody told me on Fight TV in October, at Battle Slam, I was doing commentary for the Halloween show, and they also at the same time they had me on commentary with FSW with D'Lo Brown from Nation of Domination.
Oh, wow.
I was doing commentary with him for Against All Odds. So at the same time, I was doing commentary for Battle Slam and FSW. So that little stat right there on Fight TV that blew my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but what I prefer most is managing these guys, you know what I'm saying? Getting in the mix. And also you in front of the camera. They can see your face. You know what I'm saying? You got a little more wiggle room to do what you want to do. Like I said, jumping off of second story buildings and stuff like that, you can't do that on commentary. Yeah. So I prefer managing a lot better. But yeah, commentary has been a blessing in disguise for me as of late. And I think I also got some more commentary gigs lined up for 2023. So be on the lookout for that.
Oh,
That's what's up.
cutting up, man. I like
what's
that.
up,
I like
man. Yeah,
that.
I like
that
that.
culture right there.
Yeah.
Stay woke. Oh man,
I got a little side question for y'all.
get
So
it.
when y'all were down up there in Evolve, did y'all get to pick Gabe Sapolsky's brain a little bit? Get to talk to him a little bit?
When we were there, it's crazy. He wasn't there at that one. This was the final. This is the final of all things. So what they had us do though, they had me and Eli. We was up in there with Undisputed Era, and you see how they're not together now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They had Rhea Ripley up in there when she was the NXT champ. They had Eddie Kingston up in there. We picked his brain out a little bit. So yeah, for this last Evolve taping that they had, sadly Gabe Sapolsky wasn't there. But you see, Gabe is doing some partnerships with a lot of the promoters around the territories, and he's doing these Twitter Spaces and he's doing these Facebook Lives, and where we can tune in and we can pick his brain off of social media. But yeah, that's one thing that we did hate, that he wasn't at that last Evolve taping. So yeah, unfortunately wasn't there.
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
The Platinum Pro Championship belt. We got to go back to Malik on this one, man. Defending that belt against anybody, everybody, whatever kind of match it is, man. How does it feel to be doing what you're doing and handling business over there?
It was great. I mean, let's see. I am nearing my 500-day reign. I think as of
there you go.
So
Champion.
yeah.
Chief status.
And I don't plan on letting it go anytime soon. I went up against some good names, defended against, retained it. It's actually interesting because the person actually beat for it last year was Chris Bay.
Ooh.
So Yeah, I had a cat. Yeah, he had just won his match. I mean, like I said, I'm about mine, so that means opportunity as well.
Yeah, about
You
mine.
know, he had a hard-hitting match with MDK, you know, dethroned him and became the champion. You know, I was a platinum key to the city champion at the time. So, you know, he looked a little tired, you know. I thought the belt was a little too heavy for his shoulders, you know. So I came and helped him out.
And we took that. We took that.
Yeah,
We took
got that for you.
Weight off him, you know what I'm saying? You know, cashed in and took it. And been the champion since.
Man, that is crazy.
Yeah, it's safe to say Chris Bay is caught some work from Coach Inc. Like both ways, you know what I'm saying? So Bullet Club, y'all better stay woke.
And speaking of the traveling that you guys do, where are some of the places in the United States and outside of the United States that you guys have been competing at? Because, I mean, I feel like it needs to be all over the world. I mean,
Oh yeah, that doesn't happen.
just look at them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Appreciate
the
it.
talent is there. So what different places have y'all performed at? You know?
Man, so look, recently the last few months we've made Georgia our second home.
Georgia.
We the month of October, I think we was in Georgia 3 times in 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times. We worked with one of our home promotions right now in Action Wrestling, ran by Matt Griffin. Then we've been doing work with District Wrestling. That's over there in Atlanta, Georgia as well. And we also debuted at Classic City Wrestling. That's also in Athens, Georgia. That's also not too far from Atlanta. So yeah, man, we've been in Atlanta a lot. We've been in Georgia a lot. Like I said, we're making our return back to Massachusetts, our New England debut that we had from last year. Like you said, with that match you remember with the Waves and Curls. And then the following day we had a match with another team that was ranked on the PWI 100, which was an MSP. Danger Kid and Ergo.
Yeah.
So we're going back to Massachusetts. Like I said, we were just in San Francisco. We're in Houston tonight. Malik is back and forth from Miami, but also overseas in Trinidad.
And Bahamas.
Yeah, in the Bahamas. And then Eli has been in some other places as well. But yeah, 2023 is really exciting. Hopefully we can make our Canada debut. And hopefully we can make our Mexico debut. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. We're not resting on our morals. We're not being complacent. We're trying to be world renowned. We're trying to get overseas. Hopefully get our way to Germany sometime soon as well. So be on the lookout. Stay woke.
Germany.
2023 gonna be a big year for y'all, man. I believe it.
Appreciate you.
Millions of dollars.
To
Millions
back
of dollars.
To back on that,
Worldwide.
you guys are going to be at Christmas Chaos tonight. I just want y'all to speak on a little bit. Just give us a hint. Just a little something. What y'all got prepared for them boys tonight, man? What is Coach Eek planning on doing?
We can't give away too much, man. But with us, the last time we were there, we gave that work to some guests that was on y'all's show. La Familia, stay woke, cause I know y'all want to run it back whatever time soon. That's maybe here nor there. But we talking about Christmas Chaos tonight, the return to the ring of Booker T.
Yeah.
The OG, the
5
legend.
time.
5 time.
The 2-time Hall of Famers making his way back to the ring. And hey, look, you up in there in tag team action. You up in there with tag team action. You up in there with Fly Def. Like I said, if you can get past Fly Def, I know you got a good partner and a double champion in Mysterious Q. We're familiar with Mysterious Q. Like I said, like if y'all can get past them, like look, Coach Inc., we're not looking past y'all. We will be honored to give Booker T the business at Reality Wrestling. It'll be an honor.
Wow.
But it's all about the holiday season. It's Christmas time. But best believe, Coach Inc., we're bringing that chaos tonight. So just stay woke on that. We can't give away too much. We're gonna bring that chaos to Reality Wrestling tonight.
That boy talking real big out here. I like it. I like it. He thinking big.
Yeah.
He ain't thinking small. He thinking big.
Yes, sir.
Speaking on that,
Kind of got that laugh.
everybody is in the giving spirit. So we're going to get a quick shout out to our sponsors at Ballistic Barrier Products, the king of solar screens, home of the $55 any shape, size, color solar screen.
55.
Check them out. We'll be right back with Coach Inc. and the PWO.
The king of solar screens.
Ballistic Barrier Products.
2 companies.
One goal, you.
For almost 20 years, we have led the industry in providing an American-made product that's not only safe, but dependable.
And now Ballistic Barrier has curtains for walls, doors, and windows.
A window covering that saves lives and deters active shooters.
A shade to prevent more harm to our schools, our churches, our offices, our homes. With its Kevlar core, you can rest assured that safety is in front of you.
And we're back live, man. The 2-hour PLP Premium Live Podcast, man. We got Coach Ink still in the building.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Let them know it's the last podcast of the year. Let's go. Come on now.
Big one.
Bring that fire.
Of the year.
Yeah, man.
The most extravagant event of the evening.
The big propaganda speed round.
Ooh.
I'm with it.
And I'm glad you said that. So, like, with the speed round, we got a little bit of a Coach Ink speed round for one of y'all, too. Y'all nominate who y'all want to go, and then we got some for y'all as well.
Hey, I'm down with it. I
nominate Corey.
Corey's always down.
He's taking place to sell, so
Yeah.
So let's get it going.
All right, so first question, man. Greatest wrestler of all time, man.
Shawn Michaels.
Rey Mysterio.
Damn.
He wasn't ready for it.
It's a speed round for a reason.
Failed it.
He tapped out. He tapped out.
Worst wrestler of all time.
Gilbert.
Hornswoggle.
Ooh.
Somebody else said Hornswoggle.
Hey, we gotta put Gilbert is new. Gilbert is different. Hey, we gotta put Hornswoggle in our worst wrestler Hall of Fame because he been getting it every time.
Yeah,
He's the worst.
Yeah,
I
wow.
don't think worse than Gilbert.
Okay. I say another one. Miss Jackie.
That one came up too.
Oh wow!
Oh
wow!
One of you.
Okay, she is the first woman inducted into the.
Okay, last one. From WCW, what's his name? Mondo. He was trash. Mongo. He was trash.
He's a horse.
He was trash.
Not the reintroduced horseman.
Yeah, I don't see what he was reintroduced to because obviously wasn't never that performance. Oh yeah, he was trash.
Oh man,
Go ahead, what you got?
Oh shit. I don't know. Heidenreich.
Oh,
Heidenreich. Wow.
He's a tag team champion. Though. Rest in peace to Animal. That was his partner, but
Yeah.
dang.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Yeah, but Heidenreich wasn't all that good. I felt sorry for Undertaker. They forced him in that feud. Yeah, he ain't want to have nothing to do with that dude.
You on that Heidenreich tip? I think you were talking about Nathan Jones or something for a second.
Oh, Nathan Jones.
Nathan Jones.
What's the difference at that point?
Fresh out of prison, they gonna sign you. God dog.
He
Okay.
didn't want to show up to the WrestleMania.
That's right.
Right.
But anyway, this one is a two-parter. Favorite male wrestler currently?
Oh shoot, I got Them is three of them. I'm gonna say Keith Lee. I like Keith.
I'm gonna have to say Roman.
The Bloodline, and look at the facts you're a part of. You gonna boost them. You gonna give them a plug. The Bloodline.
Yeah, I'm just saying Roman. Man.
Come on, man. Look.
I fuck with the wrong
Yeah, I would have said Roman the same.
I'm just say one thing. You gonna say Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
Don't do we the ones. I'm gonna say, look, if you give a guy all the tools in the world, the manager, the screen time, the rivalries, the money, the backing. It took the man 10 years to finally reach his potential with a new set of teeth. So I'm just saying, like, he was supposed to reach this level. He was supposed to reach this level like 10 years ago, bro. I got something to say. No, there ain't no rebuttal.
Let me rebuttal
No,
him.
the man straight up said they gave this man a WrestleMania main event with Goldberg. He should have said, "Nah, I ain't doing it. Count me out. Give it to somebody else." The man also had a big time match where he all of a sudden got mumps, and then he had to drop the ball. He was out for 3 months on that too. Then he had, also before that he had a big match with Seth Rollins. Oh, my hernia hurt. He called out for that too. Like, yeah. So like, damn, like how many chances do a man get? But I will give him the benefit of the doubt. I will give the tribal chief the benefit of the doubt. The man did beat cancer. So Joe, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. You came back. You came back.
Ain't keeping kayfabe around here, are we?
You came back after you looked Vince in his eye and you said no to your WrestleMania match with Goldberg. You came back and you buried Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, in 2 seconds, and then you buried Braun Strowman, and you stayed burying Drew McIntyre over the last 3 years. So I'm like, goddamn, and y'all gonna ride his coattails?
Now, see the 2 spots right now?
I think Corey found his new best friend.
I just let that out, bro. Let that out.
We twins.
Hey, I think we would take Corey with you.
I see it.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh, man.
10 years he finally reached his damn potential.
God.
Miss me with that.
We have an inside joke of the Corey moment. You just had what we call the Corey moment.
Did. You really did.
And what's the stat they just put out? Oh, it's been 3 years since he's been pinned. So damn. So what you finna do? You had him bury Brock Lesnar the whole damn year. So you buried his damn credibility. You know what I'm saying? With the biggest WrestleMania match of all time, and that shit flopped.
Oh
but
my
you a money
goodness.
man.
This is
So
incredible.
like it's like
It's incredible. Oh my goodness.
I love it.
keep it
Controversy creates cash. Controversy creates cash, guys.
These are straight facts. So whoever's the man that's gonna have that distinct honor of pinning Roman Reigns now. Let's see if WWE can ride with that. Let's see if they can continue the momentum. Because anybody like with the Undertaker streak, they dropped the ball on that. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Yeah.
The last two WrestleMania main events, they done dropped the damn ball on that.
Give you that.
Come save your damn company, brother, because they need your damn help. Cody Rhodes ain't gonna do it. Because he's gonna get... The American Nightmare. The American Nightmare is not gonna do it. You know, Triple H's not gonna give him that honor of
Cody
pinning
Luther
Roman
King
Reigns.
is gonna be the one.
So what's that see?
He's gonna take one of those off.
We'll see, but yeah, Cody Rhodes ain't gonna do it, man.
Go ahead and throw Nick Holiday in the category as one of the best managers.
Who'd you
of all
say?
time.
Who'd you say?
He's gonna talk that talk.
Thank
He's
you.
gonna walk
Cody
that
Luther King.
walk.
Thank you.
Cody Luther King. Cody Luther King. I got that. I like that.
But I'll give you this.
I like
If
that.
they had any spot of common sense, the only person that needs to beat this man his little 3 year of not being pin streak is Sami Zayn. I'm with that. If Sami Zayn
Not
can
mad at
be
it.
the one
Not
to
mad.
pin him, that's
me
a
some.
big payoff.
Give me
That's
some.
a big payoff.
Who said it?
You did.
Who said it?
Yeah.
Zello said it a long time ago.
The story's
We've been
perfect.
ragging him for it ever since.
The story's perfect, and like I feel like you see Kevin Owens been made.
Yeah.
Sami
Yeah.
Zayn has been in and out of the picture ever since he debuted, in 2016?
Yeah.
This will
Yeah.
make him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So just keep riding this storyline of the bloodline,
argue that.
and then just make Sami Zayn the guy. Have Solo Sikoa turn on his
It's
ass.
so interesting for me because it's like, bro, it could go any way. He can go face. He can be the ultimate baby face with him.
Right.
Like he can like get like betrayed, whatever, whole crowd behind him, or
You get that whole Daniel Bryan underdog story again, like back at WrestleMania
Exactly.
30, or the Kofi story, like, a few years back.
And both of
That
these
was the
guys are
underdog
made.
story.
that would be good.
And it's a beautiful seller too, because that story wins all the time. If you build it the right way and you cap it off at WrestleMania, that's it right there.
You could do it with this story, but I can also see like this being a heel story because you can't forget he's still the ultimate strategist.
Yeah.
Right.
He could be using this whole entire like fluke, this whole little thing, just to get that championship.
Yeah.
So like it's a very interesting.
Man.
Wow. That's why I thought.
I'm amazed right now. Yeah, you're coming back.
We'll get another interview going with y'all.
Let's get it.
Let's keep it going.
Corey just made a new best friend.
And we did butcher that speed round. I'm sorry,
No
bro.
worries. No,
we improvised.
We
We
good.
good.
No worries.
That was great.
The second part of that is all time favorite wrestler all time.
The Rock.
Absolutely.
Like I said, Rey Mysterio.
Of all time, what's your favorite? That's your childhood hero. Okay, you still try.
Can I pass?
You want to pass?
Can I pass?
Nah. He on the hot seat. No, you passed the first one.
You know what?
Who's the
Fine.
greatest?
Psychosis.
Nah. First of all, it'd be
Hey, don't sleep on Psychosis. That boy was good. That boy was good.
cruiserweight person.
I like
boy was
Psychosis.
good.
He's cool. I like his top rope leg drop.
super crazy.
Yeah.
I was a hoopitude person.
I like the
Hoovy.
Hoovy.
Air Hoovy. Yes.
The cruiserweights at that time was a different breed, though.
Thank you. That's
Different
what I grew
breed.
up on.
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
I'm talking-
Hey.
They can't do that.
I like that reference, though. I like that reference.
Repeat what you said. That was a good answer.
And Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, hey, yo,
The
so look,
Brian Kendrick.
That tag team, to me, still had one of the most memorable tag team champion runs. And what was it, 06?
That was right.
And they
Something like
held-
that, something
and
like
they
that.
was on SmackDown, and they were beating all comers. They had it for
They
a
were.
year.
They were.
And they had some BS.
They're
ending where
slept on.
Yeah, they had some
Very
BS
much
ending where they
slept
dropped
on.
it to, I think it was Deuce. Was it Deuce and Domino?
Oh, God.
They
Those
dropped it to
guys.
them,
Yeah.
and we saw that was, it was Jimmy
The
Snuka's son,
greasers.
so they had to do him a favor. So
they got drunk with the APA. You couldn't get no better than that, right?
yeah.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go with between The Rock and Triple H.
You got to pick one.
The game.
Again,
Corey made another friend.
I made another friend.
So that's 2 for The Rock. I'm taking 2 for The Rock, but he want to say Triple H. Hopefully he signed him. I mean,
No, not even about that. It's just you know, my nickname.
Wow.
It's crazy because you know it's Triple H. You know, growing up too. You know, I liked a lot of wrestlers. Don't get me wrong. So it's kind of hard. Cause even Booker T is up there as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's But you know, a nickname that was given was M3. Then you know, you have Triple H. You know, it's just
like it.
I like the cerebral assassin, but then I like the Rock swag because when the Rock had the microphone,
Yeah.
my bad. When the Rock had the microphone, that was it. You know, what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Couldn't
I can
touch
only
him.
go to Jericho because Jericho was.
See, he's my goat. He's my goat of all time. Jericho or Bret Hart. Jericho or Bret Hart. Those are my goats.
Triple H is
My
mine,
10th
so it
grade
just
cake, it said the best was the best ever will be on my 10th
Like
grade
that,
cake.
dude.
So it's just like I have so many different wrestlers I just take from, so I can never really narrow it down to one.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's fair. That's fair.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, favorite female wrestler currently?
Bianca Belair.
Of course.
God is good.
Is that
That's
for the
good.
culture?
But I want to say for all aspects, because of course she's doing it for the coach. She's doing, like I said, she's a good shining bright light for like all the, like I said, the wrestling club they got going on in New York, ran by never forgot his name. But the wrestling club where he got the little kids coming up in there after school watching matches.
That classroom.
Yeah,
I've seen that on
classroom.
TikTok. Yeah.
That is huge right now, and like I said, it's giving these kids, because you know one thing I respect about the Big Propaganda Podcast. I'm gonna put it out there right now. You got 5 brothers, maybe some more, and then you got my vanilla brother right here.
Yeah.
So, but like it's brothers that are making it cool to talk about pro wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how back in the day it wasn't cool to really talk about wrestling. They so quick to talk about, oh, it's scripted, it's fake. Okay, well let me get you in the ring. Let me hit you with this move and tell me if it's fake. Yeah. Let me hit you with this chair and tell me if it's fake.
That was all made.
You got all these guys getting these concussions, these lifetime injuries because this stuff is not fake. What do you call them, Malik? What's your word
Physical
for it?
theater.
It's physical theater.
Quick story. So when I was a senior in high school, this was 1999.
Yeah.
We had a teacher who loved pro wrestling. Yeah, I'm the old cat here. I'm the old head here. I'm the old head.
Wait.
Hold on. I'm the old head.
Wait,
here.
don't do that. Wait.
I dated myself. Hold on.
Wait, don't do that. Malik, when was your graduating class?
05.
Okay.
I graduated.
That's all right. I think it's me, then Corey, and then
05, yeah.
Corey. So anyway, so we had a teacher who was into pro wrestling too, and this was around the time the Attitude Era was popping off, and everything was starting to become mainstream again. You know what I'm saying? Like the rock and wrestling area back in the 80s and stuff.
Yeah.
We had a teacher that. It was a little vocational building, and he had a boiler room right next to his. And bro, we used to go out there and do moves. And there's like 8, 9, 10 of us. We were the only kids in high school that actually watched pro wrestling and loved it the way we did. And every Tuesday morning, we would go to his class early and talk for about 30 minutes. What happened on Raw last night? What happened on Nitro last night? That was our love for it, man.
You gotta appreciate human beings like that that embrace that with young kids, because y'all remember that forever.
Yeah.
You remember it forever.
I always remember that.
And like I said, it sets you on a path early in life of like doing something that you're actually happy doing. You're not waking up in a cubicle. You know what I'm saying? You're not waking up being miserable what you got to go do. We're all in the world of professional wrestling that we can actually wake up every morning and be happy to talk about, be happy to watch, be happy to review, be happy to debate about. So that's one thing that I respect about what y'all are bringing to here in Houston, Texas with this podcast and this platform that y'all have. Well, that's what I respect what y'all
It's our
doing.
passion.
Appreciate that.
It's our passion.
Oh, yeah, most
It's
definitely.
our passion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Definitely appreciate
So
that.
we got Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
Go ahead, say
Currently.
Go ahead, say Miss Jackie.
She ain't current.
She ain't been current in a minute.
If you say Jade,
Nah, I would.
we finna.
God is good.
I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks.
Facts.
Can't wait for Wrestle Kingdom. I cannot wait for Wrestle Kingdom this year. I cannot wait for Wrestle
That's why she's
Kingdom.
going to Japan.
Yeah.
She's finna show
We
up
gotta do
and show
something for
up.
Wrestle Kingdom, guys.
Yeah, we do.
We need to do something for Wrestle Kingdom.
What? It hasn't been confirmed, but yeah, she's gonna be in there.
She'll be there.
Okay.
I don't know Banks because she makes.
That's the rumor,
Leave
but
it, Corey. Don't even say nothing.
I love you, Sasha. I'm gonna leave it at that.
leave it at that, bro.
I gotta hear it.
No, yeah, I gotta hear it now.
Get spicy with it. Get spicy with it, Corey. Come
Favorite
on.
female wrestler of all time.
Oh, of all time.
All time.
Damn, it's horrible.
Yeah, but I had to speed past that because that could have been. I love her. I still love him.
Man, he
we
he
gotta
gonna
hear
mess
it.
around and get a restraining order on.
You already blocked. You already blocked by one female wrestler.
I'm good. Good.
Damn. Okay, of all time, bro, I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna say Lita, Trailblazer. The stuff she was doing in that
real.
ring, man. A lot of the women still ain't doing it to this freaking day.
Yeah.
Hurricane Ronaldo's off the top rope or off a ladder, the moonsaults, like her style that she learned from
S.A.
Mexico. Yeah, S.A. Rio
Rios,
in Mexico.
yeah.
And then what she was
ECW days, man.
replicating what Matt and Jeff was doing, it was just unseen, unheard of. And then the trend that she said, she was a trendsetter with her attire, with her look.
Yeah.
Rated
You know what I'm
R
saying?
That
And
alt
then-
that alt girl style.
right.
The low
Yeah.
rider jeans.
And then she can also be the
Take
face.
an ass whooping too.
Yeah, she give you the ass up. She can hang with the
yeah.
guys, and she can also be the face of your women's division. She can be on cover of magazines.
Yeah.
Like I said, with clothes on or with clothes off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Either
she
or.
had the best of both worlds. But yeah, we
God's
good.
good.
Of all time.
Oh, he took the glasses off.
If he's,
Oh, he's serious.
Oh, I like this.
Oh my God. Fakita, oh Fakita. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guru out. Yeah. Sweet. Yes. You got the drink up. Let's go.
Hey,
That
man.
question was brought to you
Hey.
by Hennessy.
Yeah.
Can't drink enough.
Hey man, that's how it be on the Big Propaganda
Lord,
Wrestling Podcast,
man.
man.
We love it. We love it here.
Oh man.
Hey, you ain't the only
We
Nikita Lion
agree
fan
with
over
you
here.
on that one. She got. Oh, well, I agree with the yams. Okay.
She do, but that's
What'd you say, Corey? Got it good.
Yeah, God is good.
I'll say
Best female wrestler of all time, Lee. Come on, best female wrestler of all time.
okay.
God is good.
Oh no.
Wait.
You know what?
You know what?
Oh no.
I got three names.
Malik got three names for us. He got three names for us.
Yep.
You know what?
You hold out till we in. Yeah, you hold out till
We pulling up in here, man. We pulling up, man.
I have three names.
Yeah, man.
And one of the names is not because she's gonna be at Reality Wrestling tonight, but Victoria.
Victoria.
Victoria is one of them.
I need
Definitely
it.
one of them.
Yeah. She had. Yeah.
I definitely give you that.
Yeah, 'cause
She gonna be there tonight?
Yes,
Yeah,
she is.
she'll be there
No
tonight.
kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think,
Nobody talks about her enough. She
They
was.
don't.
She was
so underrated.
Yeah,
underrated.
really.
underrated.
She really was a hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
She was a hybrid
She
of her
could-
time.
Man,
It was
yeah.
her,
Thank you, sir.
Miss Jackie, and Michelle McCool.
Oh.
Hey, no,
Michelle McCool.
Yeah.
And she
Michelle McCool. I would have had.
She
I
was
would have
good.
agreed.
She was good.
I would have agreed if he said Melina.
Yes. Yes.
He said Michelle McCool.
What y'all think about Maurice? Y'all like
He was in
Maurice?
Charlotte before
Maurice, the
Yeah,
Miz wife.
yeah.
Y'all like Maurice?
Maurice only got
But
it.
look.
Maurice only got in there because of her rack. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100.
Corey shaking that drink really heavily. He's
Maurice,
trying to keep his mouth shut.
Mrs.
He's trying to
Wife?
keep his mouth shut.
Maurice.
Look,
She got mic
look,
skills.
Maurice
though. She got
Hall.
She
real
didn't
good
even
mic
like.
skills.
She didn't.
I bet
she
she
didn't-
does.
She didn't have no previous wrestling experience. Remember, she was on that Diva Search
Right.
thing, and that's
Yeah.
what kind of got her onto the roster. But other than that, she got on there because of her rack, bro.
I'm not
Let's keep
gonna
it
lie
100.
to you. You might just take Corey's spot for real.
He got it today.
Corey can't make it. If Corey can't make
got him
it,
quiet.
If I can't make it, he for damn sure could be there for
You
me.
got
If I-
him
if I-
quiet,
if
which
you
is
need- if someone needs to fill
not
in for me.
normal.
I got you. I got you. What else you got on that speed round? We got.
See, man, we got the favorite high flyer of all time. Well, currently, I know you're all time, so you don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
So you know,
He's already-
so you know, our motto is stay woke, and people sleep on this individual. I'm gonna say because he was a trailblazer, as a high flyer. I'm gonna say Coco Beware.
wow.
Video of Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah, we real talk.
Hey,
People
yeah.
sleep on what he did. He
Yeah.
was so innovative. He was ahead of his time, and that laid out the trail that all these guys are on that are blazing now. You know what I'm saying? Because of Coco Beware, he was the foundation. He started like the high flying stuff that we was able to revolutionize today. So don't sleep on that. Y'all do y'all research, youngins. If y'all watch this podcast, go back and watch some Coco Beware matches. He's one of the OG high flyers.
You'll really
You won't
see
regret
it too.
And look,
he was slept on a lot.
Yeah,
He was
he
slept
was
on.
one of the first black guys in the wrestling to use the brain buster, and his finish maneuver was called the bird brain.
And then I'm
Yeah,
gonna have a
that's
close
right.
second, but he might say it because he wrestled on Flash Funk. Too Cold Scorpio.
Yo, why you steal my? Yo, let me say this. My bad. I was gonna say Flash Funk to be not say Too Cold Scorpio. I had a full explanation behind Flash Funk.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nick.
Flash at the girls.
Said you took his words out of his mouth.
Flash at the girls,
You see why we a unit now. You see why we a group now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
that mind
we in
collective.
sync with it. You know what I'm saying? So we're not technically sync, but we have the same opinion in mind.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you said all time or currently?
Well, no, we know you're all time.
Yeah, we know you're all time.
So
I'll
already.
do currently.
Little 619.
Yeah.
So
I'll say I just recently watched them, Vikingo.
Viking, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Vikingo, yeah.
Oh, Triple A.
Yeah, Triple A, Triple A, yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I don't know how that-
was he?
How he does that? How he does that flip, man? That's
Yeah,
wild.
I saw recently when he jumped out. It was a like small stage or whatever, and he still hit him on the spot. Like I thought he was gonna hit the stairs and everything. Man, that was pretty
He
cool.
died over.
Yeah, yeah. I just caught on him as well.
So currently,
Oh, right now in the game. Ooh, I was gonna say, damn. He just beat your goat, Chris Jericho on Dynamite.
Action Andretti.
Actually, Andre.
Oh, did he? Really?
Yeah.
See, I ain't seen any of his stuff, man.
The MCW champ. He's a Maryland champion.
Maryland Championship?
Yeah. Wrestling. Yeah, he's their champion. Now he just got signed to AEW. So yeah, he's not my favorite wrestler. I was just doing it.
No.
But that was out it. But my favorite right now, all time high flyer. Well, current high flyer. Oh man, she's actually a woman. Okay, and she just got promoted to the main roster, but she got these big time aerial moments on NXT. That's Io Shirai, the genius of the sky.
Yeah.
That's my favorite high flyer. Cause she, like I said, when she put that trash can over her head,
It just jumped.
it was on the top of that cage
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, Jesus, take the wheel."
Absolutely.
That's
Boy,
it.
she
That's what she did.
She
Yeah.
hit it, man.
How
Like,
do you
that was
feel
a
about
goat
the,
move for me. So yeah, she's my favorite high flyer currently.
How do you feel about the Kyrie Zane elbow drop? Since you like, you know.
Oh,
what I'm
the
saying?
one, the dive that she did.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Boy, I don't think she had the trajectory right on. But I mean,
What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
Give me the trajectory.
the Kyrie scene though.
It's a regular
You mean the
elbow drop from a.
Oh, he said the elbow dive. I thought he was talking about
No,
one of
the
her
elbow
suicide.
drop. The
I
elbow
thought he was talking
drop
about one of her
she
suicide dive. That I like the torque she put on it.
Yeah.
It's different. It's innovative. She found a way to separate herself from Randy Macho Man Savage. And then when Velveteen Dream was doing his at the time, and then you got Matt Caster doing his at the mic drop right now. Hers is better than all those guys.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe better than Randy. Maybe a close second. Yeah, close second to Randy.
Probably top 2, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Close second, top 2. Yeah.
Second to Randy.
I didn't hear him say elbow drop. Okay, I got you. What's the next one?
What we did, high flyer all time. Well,
Juventude.
currently.
Currently,
Of course, he said Hooven too.
of course,
The juice.
What's the name?
Juice.
Respect on it.
The Mexico.
Let me see. Currently, I'm gonna have to go with.
lawnmowers.
I'll get my shot ready, cause boy, he must have some crazy.
Damn, I'm gonna be watching Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Okay.
Okay.
Good answer.
That's a good one though.
I mean,
He
Ricochet.
said Ricochet.
Ricochet
Oh my god.
I mean, Ricochet do land like smoothly on his feet outside the
No,
ring.
I say that because it's X-rated Ricochet, the one that got leaked. That brother.
We ain't talking about all that.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah, that dude.
All right, so
Brought to you by Crown Royal.
Nah, because that's like I said, like that's what halted his whole push for a while on the main roster. I was like, how you get caught slipping like that, bro? What's up?
tough.
Wow.
I don't know. Ask Paige and Xavier Woods that same question.
Hey, amen to that.
know what I'm
Amen to
saying?
that.
Like-
Yeah, but he was
Ending this year on a high note.
That's why he attached himself to Kofi and Big E, because they can easily forget about it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't stupid.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
Oh,
he wasn't dumb.
We went back to Xavier Woods.
Ain't nobody forget about them. Ain't nobody forget about them.
Oh my goodness.
They don't call him Woods for
Big E, let's just keep it PG, but don't get all rated R like your boy. Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Goated verse, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, so technical wrestler, favorite technical wrestler, all time.
Oh, it's gonna be controversial, but I don't give a damn. It's gonna be a
Demon. Oh, no. Excuse me. He's on the top 3, but I was gonna say, technically, technical.
You can
do
say
say
it.
it. Say that you got. We gonna put out a big propaganda right now on your podcast.
I've dropped his name too on a couple episodes of the
so-
podcast. It's okay.
He still won the
So
He's
still-
just
despite
FYI,
everything.
You're not
Everybody.
the first.
Everybody.
Everybody.
No, him bringing the technician skills from the WCW and Calvary and stuff like that, and bringing it to WWE, and able to have 5-star matches with their top guys: Stone Cold,
Who?
Kurt Angle, Triple H,
Jericho. Yeah.
the Rabbit Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chris Benoit for Chris Jericho. You know what I'm saying? Even going out there, him and Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, my God.
He's a sleeper. He's a good technical wrestler too. He's
Top
a high
5 of
flyer,
all time for me.
but he's a technical wrestler
Guerrero,
too.
yeah, top 5
People
all time
sleep
for
on
me.
Eddie Guerrero. People on our side, but yeah, it's Chris Benoit. Eddie's a close second for me, and then I'll give the modern day technical wrestler to Zack Sabre Jr. and then Daniel Bryan.
ZSJ, yeah. Good answer.
Everybody say that one.
So I'd say Kurt.
Oh, yeah.
Bryan right there.
Oh, God.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Perk Angle.
Perk Angle.
That's my
I try not to think about those days in TNA because it's sad to see that. You know what I
Damn
mean?
right, 'cause, like,
That wasn't the Kurt Angle that I grew up watching. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna say it right now, Jeff Jarrett, you was wrong. You was wrong, Jeff.
You was a wild boy.
Yeah, he
Wild
was. He
boy for that.
absolutely
You
was.
wrong,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah,
and then
man.
y'all got the nerve to turn that into an on-screen feud. You wrong for that.
Yeah, you're a wild boy.
You wrong for that.
Well, I mean, they did that with Edge and Matt Hardy.
Wild boy. G.
Yeah.
It was entertaining, but it was wrong at the same time.
Hey, Matt,
Cringe.
It's cringe. It's absolutely was cringe.
Good. I can sit back and chill. Just
Let Nick talk. Let Nick talk.
Yeah, we here. We here.
Telekinesis right here going on, baby. He's speaking for me. He knows
So what you got?
Goodness.
As far as
Oh, you done? You done? I got.
I got 2 more. Last
Okay,
2.
cool.
Favorite tag team all time.
All-time favorite tag
All
team.
time.
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to. They didn't accomplish much championship-wise, but goddamn it, these guys are entertaining. All right, Crime Time. Rest in peace to Shad.
Chad, yeah.
I
man,
love
RIP, dude.
Crime Time. Every time they're on TV, and then they had, because like I said, I was on the
about
age.
the
I was on the
money.
age at the time where I was watching
They
them
were
every week.
entertaining
Got
as
the
hell.
money.
And they were.
Oh, yeah.
We got the money.
We got the money. Yeah. And then they had that thing with John Cena.
Yeah.
They had that thing with Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, like I said, from 06 to 09 or 2010, they was on.
Yeah.
It was on. When they broke them up is when they just, it's just like, but I like Crime Time a lot. I got the shirt and all that stuff. So like rest in peace to Shaq Gaspar.
Yeah.
But yeah, Crime Time, my favorite team to watch on TV. One of the best all-time teams in the ring that nobody can hold a candle with. Harlem Heat.
Okay.
Sorry.
They're in my top 3.
Harlem Heat.
10 times.
Yeah.
Booker T,
Time.
Stevie Ray, boy, they handle their business in WCW.
And no team in WCW could touch them. I mean,
Nothing.
and you had
you had
Legion of Doom. You had
top
Steiners
teams.
over there. You had
Yeah,
Luger
top
and
tag
Sting.
teams there, and you couldn't.
They were the number one. Harlem Heat was the number
Yeah.
one team in WCW of all time.
So Book, if you see this, we have reality wrestling with you. Like, go ahead and give your brother a call.
10
you know what I'm saying?
10 time.
Bring it happen. Harlem Heat coaching, reality wrestling, must see. Let's make it happen.
Tag teams.
Say Cena one more time.
Say these nuts one more time. I'm not saying that. I'm not. No. Answer the man's question before you get skipped.
I'm fucking every time he said John Cena, for some reason he said John Cena. So say it.
See, I heard it too, but I wasn't going to call you out like that. But your boy did. Your boy did, though.
Answer the man's question. It's a speed round. You dragging it out.
Oh yeah,
Answer
my
the
bad,
man's
my
question.
bad. So American Alpha.
American Alpha. Okay.
No, he did.
Oh, wow.
God, give me a drink.
Might as well say it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Team angle. Hassan Benjamin. Yeah.
Go ahead, Malik. Who you got?
Because I'm trying to hear if it gets to y'all questions for me. That's what I want to hear. Yeah.
I would have went
He
with
feeling
Harlem
his
Heat.
drink, man. Look.
I would have went to Harlem Heat, but he already said it.
Okay, so that's 2 for Harlem Heat. What's the
Two
next
Harlem
one?
Heats. All right, last one. Favorite manager, all time and currently.
All time has to be Slick,
Paul.
and then currently got to be MVP.
August.
Okay.
Bust your head. You better bust your head.
Black excellence, got to put them up.
I
Some
got
people
one
don't know. They're
question
going to go
to
back
back
and
up
watch some
his
MVP work.
What's up?
Who is y'all favorite guy on commentary?
Of all-
Whether it's
Jerry
WWE,
Lawler.
WWF, it don't matter.
Oh
Who's
my
your
God.
favorite
Y'all gonna
person on
hate my
commentary?
answer?
Jerry Lawler.
The pervert, go ahead. But yeah.
Oh my God.
He is.
But yo, he be cracking me up.
Yo, so the way he said Jerry Lawler, and I said the pervert.
Oh, yeah, the king.
But what I'm saying is,
He a pervert?
puppy.
We'll tell you later, Mikey. We'll tell you
I
later.
thought it was like a little case or something he had.
Nah, he ain't okay.
No, it was like not publicly.
Y'all gonna hate my answer?
Some-
Go ahead.
And you want this.
I thought it was a pervert.
No, you good.
Okay,
You gonna hate my answer?
too.
I like JBL on commentary.
I'm not mad at it.
When he was
Not mad at it.
punking Michael Cole, and he was
Yeah.
talking down on that boy.
Michael.
Hey.
Michael Cole.
That dude.
Bagel Cole.
And then look,
I told you, Michael.
we didn't even have Hornswoggle's name, but he got little bastard over so hard,
Yeah.
bro.
He did.
The little bastard. Get the little bastard. Get the little bastard. It's a little
Yeah.
Bro, every time he was ripping on Cole, bro, I was dying laughing. He was just bullying him all through 06.
So quick question. Y'all ain't like Black Snow?
Black
Oh yeah, I'm Black Snow.
We did that commentary. I see
Black Snow coming down to the ring, going hit him with a big boot. Oh, Black Snow.
Booker T's running TNA was so short. It was
Booker T's
so
a bad
memorable at the same time. It was so memorable.
My name's Black Snow. Ah.
So yeah, Black Snow, he killed that shit. Yeah, when he was stomping the mud all over those guys.
The best show ever.
With the mic in his hand in the ring.
So look, this is a quick speed round, okay? And it's called, we're gonna find out if you're a shooter or you a buster.
Oh shit.
All right? So, like I said, this is a survey on black cinemas in the culture.
I like
so we're gonna
it.
give
I
you
like
two.
it.
You gotta pick
I like
which
it.
one was better.
Okay.
All right. So based on your decisions, we gonna know if you a shooter or you a buster.
This the first time we ever get in the speed round.
Yeah, like I said, it's the last podcast of the year.
I like this.
We finna see who's a shooter, who's a buster. So you gonna be the voice, but at the same time on the side, after he says his choice, y'all give a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
Okay.
So we don't gotta do speed. So we gonna start it off. White chicks or Malibu's Most Wanted?
You bet. Hey, bro.
That's an easy question,
I'm gonna go
Mike.
with white chicks.
You know,
That's an
white
easy
chicks?
question, Mike.
What y'all got? What y'all think of that answer, y'all? All right.
Malibu's most wanted.
All right.
Hey,
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Most Wanted was corny.
I feel it kind of close.
I feel you, but I mean, it was. But white,
on, bro.
And I've been down with the
Hey,
Wayans
yo, that
brothers
was
since
one
in
of
Living Color, so like,
Yeah,
I
just watched it.
That was one of his best performances, man.
talking about
Kennedy,
that,
that was one of his best.
Bro,
Jamie
that
Kennedy, that was one of his best all one.
movie. Like,
That
you ain't
was
hear
it.
nothing after that.
Yeah,
It
was
And
wrong
Tay
with it.
Diggs and Anthony Anderson and that shit.
Yeah.
What he say?
Oh, hey, and Regina.
oh, Regina.
And her finest.
God is good.
And she just turned what, 53?
Give me your ride. I'm
she's
gonna
still-
dust you.
And she's
Still beautiful, man. Like,
Click it.
Still look good. Okay, the next one.
Lord.
Hot Boys or Paper Soldiers?
Paper Soldiers, man.
No.
All the way.
You watch that one?
Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna say Hot Boys.
Y'all ain't never seen Paper Soldiers?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Y'all ain't never seen Paper Soldiers?
Kevin Hart.
Come on, bro.
So, okay, so what's your answer?
Paper Soldiers.
Now you
Paper
do your
Soldiers.
thumbs up. You stick to the rules.
Paper
Thumbs
Soldiers.
up.
Paper Soldiers.
Paper
bro.
Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers?
Paper Soldiers.
Okay, cool.
I don't know anything about Paper Soldiers, so I'm gonna go with Hot Boys.
All right, so hopefully y'all, I know y'all saw most of these. Pootie Tang
Sarate.
or Undercover Brother?
Oh, hell no.
Them both was good movies to me, though. But I'm going to go with Pootie Tang on that
Good
one.
movies with Pootie
Nah,
Tang.
I'm going to go with Pootie Tang on that
Pootie
one.
Tang.
Pootie Tang, thumbs up on Pootie Tang.
Sign your pity on the running
Undercover
count.
Brothers was a good one, though. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah,
that was good.
One of Eddie Griffin's greatest.
One of the best movies, though, yeah.
He had the hit album.
The man
did it again.
The man had hot sauce in his watch. That was so clutch. That was so clutch.
Yeah, he did. That was innovative.
Yeah.
That was so clutch. All right.
That was a clutch one.
This should be a no-brainer, but it might not. Straight Outta Compton or CB4?
Hold on. I got it, guys. I got it. CB4.
Ooh, CB4 was hard. I ain't going to lie to you. That shit was hard. Yeah, CB4 was hard.
Such a cult, underrated movie.
Yeah, CB4.
I'm black, y'all.
I'm black, y'all. I'm black and black and I'm black, y'all. Hey, stay woke. That's my brother. Okay.
Absolutely.
CB4.
The next one. Big Mama's House or Norbit?
I gotta go to Big Mama's house.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll take Norbert on that one. Norbert was funny as hell.
Rasputia, he played
That shit was
Rasputia
funny
to
as
a
hell.
T, man.
That shit was funny as hell.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, yo, that was a decent man. I'm not saying that's what I would choose, but it wasn't bad.
You should have said Bowfinger.
Both of the boys had a dress on.
Bowfinger was so
I would
good.
probably say Bowfinger, but
Because I love Steve Martin. I think Steve
The
Martin's
only reason
a
why I
great
didn't say it
actor.
because I don't think
comedian.
Eddie was the leading guy. I think Steve Martin was. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I didn't say it. But
Understood.
Bowfinger is a good honorable mention. You're right
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
So what do we go with that? What did y'all?
I was going to Big Mama's house.
And then with a thumb down, thumbs up, what y'all got?
Big Mama's house.
Okay.
I love Martin Lawrence, so.
This might be. It might split them. I don't
I
know.
got Norbert.
Soul Plane or Friday After Next.
Oh,
Friday after next.
Friday after next.
We all Friday after
Friday
next.
after next.
Oh, Friday after next.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
What you say on Friday?
Okay. This
call me
might be it. Then this might be it.
Yeah, boy.
This might be it. Half Baked or How High?
Oh my God, that's the hardest one ever. How high?
I love that.
Hey, but get him. Shortcut to the fade, heaven.
He was on that roast.
Y'all got me split at the seams right now because those are both.
So with you being split, what's your answer? I'm really interested
And I
now.
love both of those fucking movies. Half Baked was great.
I almost want to pass on this because they're both equal to me. They're both
How
just.
High was so different. I need money.
You need money?
That the character. I need money.
money.
His part in there was so pivotal. If he wouldn't have in there, I think it would have went a different way. But him being in there, it was just it just set a whole dynamic.
It's the marker Buddha.
Skid marker Buddha.
That's what that
That's a skid marker Buddha.
Every time, bro. Matter of fact, I want to get home tonight.
I kind of want to watch it tonight.
See me bring. Okay, cool. So
I might DM y'all with my answer later because I want to go back and watch both of them again. Just
look
like
what y'all made me do, Coach.
I'm right here with it. I'm right here with it, guys. I have to.
That's what we want to
I have to.
bring a strong, reasonable debate between y'all. Okay, Baby Boy.
Ooh,
The
good
BT
one.
special.
You don't love me, Jody.
Or Hustle and Flow.
Oh, Baby Boy.
Baby Boy.
Baby Boy.
Yeah, baby boy.
I ain't gonna lie, Baby Boy is a classic, but let me tell y'all something about that goddamn Hustle and Flow.
Talk your talk.
It's hot out here for a pill.
Talk that
It's hot out here for a pill.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
Hey, you in charge. And while I'm in here, you in charge now.
I'm in charge.
You think I ain't tired of pimping your little country pimply ass?
You be sleeping.
You know what I do in the back of those cars?
Well, all he had to do was listen to the man's
I love
mixtape.
Taryn Manning. She's so hot.
All he had to do was listen to the man's mixtape, man. He had to get his ass whooped like that. All he had to do was just listen to the mixtape.
That's it.
What you got all them batteries for?
Yeah. Like, damn. All right. House Party. It's the first one.
Ooh, the first.
First House Party. Or Don't Be a Menace.
In South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Don't be a menace.
South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Wayans Brothers again for the win.
Like I
Wayans
said,
Brothers
you
again for the
watch
win.
Color, so yeah.
I just watched that last
Such
week.
a classic.
That's why I'm
It's so
loving it.
funny. It's so stupidly
And
funny.
I watch, and I got a, like I said, I got a 24/7 House Party channel that I watch. So it's I just watch House Party, but I'm always pick that one because there's so many moments. Excuse me, my milk and magnesia.
Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. I hate your black skin.
I hate your black gums. I hate your black gums. I hate my gums because they black. I hate my lips because they black. Yeah, I
Hate the back and forth with the neck because it's black.
I'm straight out of a cop's ass, and I'm itching to go back.
Shout out my boy J. Seals over here, boy.
Yo.
That's
Oh
one
my
of those.
God.
It's
Loc Dog.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of you got
too many
movie, man.
too many quotes, too many memes as well.
Bad Boys. This movie he was a leading actor, so I'm gonna say this one. Bad Boys or Training Day.
Ooh, I gotta put the train.
The first Bad Boys, huh?
Wait,
Yeah, it's the first Bad Boys.
First
Bad
Bad
They
Boys.
came out the same time. I want to say like 2001.
I'm curious to what you think. I want to see this one.
Training Day.
Let me ask my guy over here. Did you see those though? You saw Bad Boy and Training Day? Okay, cool.
Well, I'm a Denzel guy if that helps y'all
Yeah,
out.
that's what I'm
so
saying.
Yeah.
Bad Boys are Training Day.
I ain't gonna lie to
I'm a
you.
wheel guy. I'm a wheel guy.
I feel like
too.
this against the group, but I'm gonna go with Bad Boys, man. I'm gonna go with Bad Boys.
I feel that.
Please tell me you got one of these
I'm gonna go
questions
with
with
Bad
life
Boy.
in it.
I got
Life.
Martin Lawrence and Eddie
I
Murphy.
couldn't find nothing to compare it to. With two black leading stars, I couldn't find nothing.
I got Bad Boys, man.
You got Bad Boy?
Bad Boys had action and it was
Bad
funny
Boys.
as hell at
I
the
got
same
Bad
time.
Boys.
Right.
And it's hard for because I wanted to pick Training Day, but I got Bad Boys. I got Bad Boys.
Right.
Just etch it out just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I got Training Day too.
Passenger 57, Wesley Snipes, motherfucker.
Hey, my
That's what I'm
God.
saying, bro.
You gonna do this to me? You gonna do this to me? I'm gonna have you playing basketball in Pelican Bay. That boy.
Denzel.
Okay.
Goated. That boy goated.
I'm gonna have to say Bad Boy.
But it's just that one scene though. It's like those two
it's that
scenes.
one
Yeah,
I watched it the other day,
Shoot
man. It's
program.
real good. That's one of my top 5 movies of all time.
So you
Training
can,
Day,
so in
like,
Bad Boys, you're invested from
so
start to
good.
finish. Training Day, you kind of like wander off a bit, huh?
It doesn't.
That's
So
real.
it's like two scenes. You can really go back and be like, damn, you could quote that scene, those two scenes word for word. But Bad Boys, like you said, it
Martin and Will.
It goes from beginning to end.
You beginning to
I
end
feel
on
that. I
that.
feel that.
I ain't know
I
you.
love Training Day though.
So this,
With the bus on Training Day, I ain't know you like to get wet, Jay.
Sure.
so I'm gonna take what you just said, and it might split the room. All I heard what you said was Martin and Will. So that brings me to my next question. We're gonna step away from the cinema and go to the sitcoms.
Okay. Okay.
Which one was better?
Don't you do it.
I'm doing it. Martin or Fresh Prince?
I'm gonna tell you straight up. It was Martin.
Yeah, I'm a Martin fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Martin
Okay.
fan.
And didn't even think about it.
Nah, because I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Martin kept me on the edge of my seat with laughter.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince had more like family,
Dramatic
family story
It was
moments.
different. It was two different things.
Martin
It really was,
Two different
yeah.
things.
Oh, Martin, yeah, you can sit there and
watch
just watch that and laugh for
You can
hours.
definitely watch
You can laugh for hours
and
both of
laugh.
them.
You could sit and watch both laugh and have those moments and everything, but Martin and Will, they had two different lanes.
Let me say
Like if you weren't trying to get in your feelings, watch Martin. If you want to get in your feelings, then watch Fresh Prince.
Let me put it out here too.
I hate him.
I look.
I went through.
How come you don't love me, man?
I went through everything. Yeah, so yeah, I mean,
that hit too.
yeah, it hit
Yeah,
hard.
it does. Yes, it does.
And then bruh man from the fifth floor hit it every
Fifth
single.
flow. He put up 4 fingers.
He comes in after a heartfelt moment. He'll come in after it, just make it and like
Make it light again. Make it light again. Yeah.
Here's my thing. And Martin, they need to put some respect on it because Pam, she was bad.
Oh yeah.
She was bad.
Screw Gina. It was about Pam all
Junk
day.
in the trunk.
Pam all day.
Junk in the trunk.
She was
All BDB? Yeah.
what's up, John?
Pam was it.
Yeah.
Pam was it.
And look
Good too.
Look at how many.
She would fire back on Martin too, boy.
So speak on Jerome. Look at how many memorable characters Martin made out that show.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
Shanae. You would think Shanae was a real damn person. That's really
What was the
crazy.
mechanic that always sang, "Don't you know no good"? What was his name?
Dragonfly Jones.
That was Dragonfly. Yeah.
That was the karate
That was the
dude, but
Karate Kid,
it was like Melvin or something like that. Melvin.
Marvin. I think it was Marvin.
Yeah.
I was
Don't you know no good?
No, Elroy Presley.
Okay. When he was fixing
So
Gina and Pam's car.
take a step back from the sitcoms. Now let's go to a drama.
All right.
Which show was better, Power or Snowfall?
I thought you was gonna go say New York Undercover.
Snowfall, big dog over here.
But I'm gonna say, shit, I really don't watch Snowfall. So
Hey,
I ain't gonna tell.
It was
Snowfall,
good.
big
It was
dog
good.
over here.
I never watched Power. I never watched
That's that
Power,
word
but I
right
watched
there.
some of
I ain't
Snowfall.
gonna
Snowfall's
front to you.
good. Snowfall's
Power
good.
was good too, but Snowfall, that's that
Snowfall.
word.
I gotta go with Power because I never even watched Snow.
Snowfall's good. Snowfall is good.
FX? Oh my God.
FX has the shows,
I
dude.
break that down to you though. With Power, I'm not gonna lie. I knew every time Ghost was gonna get out of the situation. With
Facts.
Snowfall, I was like, damn, Franklin, you might be out of there this time, G.
That's FX for you, man. They keep you guessing.
So back to the cinemas.
Extra people I got to check that out.
Yeah, back to the cinemas.
Before y'all go to the next question, what y'all think about Gail Bean, man? Gail Bean. She played, you know what I'm saying, the crackhead on Snowfall. She played roulette on P-Valley. What y'all think about it?
And she really started from the bottom, and like she really found a way to get it like a pivotal character on like a big time mainstream show on the FX. I like her. And she really did good. She showcased it a lot. I like.
You got a picture of her popping your head.
Yeah, she that one.
Hey, say it again. She that one. So back to the cinemas. Belly with DMX.
Ooh.
Or Set It Off.
Belly.
Wow. Okay, you didn't even think about it either.
Belly. But respect is.
I think it's more male oriented. That's why. You know what I mean?
And I don't.
X was something different.
And I was sitting where I Set It Off anytime, but Belly.
Yeah,
X was something different in that movie.
Okay.
Keisha always did it for me too.
And this the final one.
Keisha was bad.
This the final one. We back. Yeah, Keisha was nice. Keisha was nice. This is the final one, and it's gonna determine if you a shooter or you a buster. All right.
Ready? Mm-hmm. There we go.
Friday. Original.
The first one.
OG.
Or next Friday.
Question? It's even a question.
It's a lot of guys that they'll struggle with it, but I like this should be a go home. This should be a go home for y'all though.
That's a unanimous question.
That should be a unanimous one. So you got
the third one is better than the second one. So I wish the third one was after the first one.
So Friday.
Of course.
Friday.
All right, so look. So based off of the ones that I remember, the rest of them, you pick this over there.
Hey, some shooters.
Hey, yeah, sound like some shooters over here at Big Propaganda Podcast. Let's fucking go. Some shooters.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Real quick, man, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors at Ballistic Barrier Products.
Shout out.
You'll be right back with the Culture Inc. and PWO.
Leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The king of solar screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
All right, and we are back live again, man. We are in Houston, Texas, H-Town, man. We got Culture Inc. in the building.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's clap it up right quick, man.
Clap it up, man. Thank y'all for coming to the Big Propaganda Wrestling Podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Next time y'all back in the city, don't hesitate, man. I'll do it.
Hit us up, man. We want to at least go out or something and have a good time with you guys.
Hell yeah. We can if there's a way we can do a poll or something. I feel like I motion that every time that we come back to Houston for a reality wrestling show, I say we make it a tradition. Let's get on the podcast with y'all before the show. Let's make it like let's make it like a tradition. Like before we go on to reality wrestling, let's make a pit stop with Big Propaganda Podcast and let's talk about the culture.
Nice. I'm with that.
Absolutely, that works. That works. Always, we down with that. Absolutely.
We are down with that.
And then maybe we can add some adversaries, special guests.
Yeah,
they want to do some like keyboard warrior stuff. They want to talk on the keyboard. Maybe we can get them in here. We can have a face-to-face conversation too.
Absolutely, yeah.
I like this guy. He about that smoke.
Before we do get out of here, I gotta say this because I saw this on social media and it went crazy. You went on somebody else's podcast show and you crashed it. It was.
Explain that. Yeah, we want to know about that.
You talking about the Fresco show,
yeah,
Mr. Fresco-Matic, the Kingpin of Las Vegas, 1/4 the Lights Camera Faction. The Lights Camera Faction that we put the boots on as Summer Champions when they try to bring their Vegas asses out here to H-Town. We had to show them how we do it down here. And we chopped and screwed their ass in the middle of that ring. That's who the hell we talking about. It was Fresco. He got his own little Christmas show or whatever, right? He been doing a lot of talk right there. Like I told him, I've been doing commentary at FSW. So Fresco been doing a lot of talk smacking. So he did his little special little holiday show. Then he found out, I found out where the location was and I popped up on and I crashed that thing. Cause like I said, we got some beef with them and like they've been doing a lot of talking. So that's what that was about.
All the smoke, baby.
I had to ask because I saw it, man. I was like, hey, what is this about?
Right.
I had to ask about that.
That was us.
All the smoke.
I see that smoke.
All that smoke.
So hey, lights, camera, facts. You better stay woke because we ain't done with your asses just yet. We just getting started. 2023. Don't sleep on Coach F and Inc.
Hey.
One time for the one time.
Hey,
Take it
man.
on the one time. You did.
And before we got here, man, let's shout out to us, man. Hey, man, this is the last PLP of the year for the Big Propaganda
Big
Wrestling
shout out.
Podcast.
And look who we got on board.
We got a sound. If we got a sound, but that would be perfect.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
sir. The last one of the year, we had to kick it off with a bang. Like I said,
Most
we
definitely.
had the shots on deck. We had the weird outtakes or whatever. But the Key Alliance biggest fan over here. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
But yeah,
can I get to the Hey, man. Hey, this was lit, man. Again, we appreciate y'all, and man, this is a tradition, bro.
And let's take the time.
Yeah.
Let's take the time. If anybody got cuss put together,
I got
let's take the time. We putting this out. Hey, this is for. Hey, look, shout out to Takeoff, whose life was tragically taken away at the beginning of last month. Rest in peace, my brother. Rocket Man forever. And like I said, if anybody's watching this, y'all can come out to Christmas Chaos at Booker T World Gym, 10,000 MF Lowry. We finna do the damn thing. Booker T return to the ring. Yeah. Coach Inc. We finna lay some chaos. And Big Propaganda Podcast about to be in the building. So pour up to all of that. And brothers, I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. Yeah, and y'all be safe. And let's turn up tonight, baby.
Turn it up,
Yes,
let's
sir.
get it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Cheers.
Hey, man. Mikey Manslaughter Facts.
And you already know my name, man. It's the Beige Bomber, the Petty Messiah, your boy Corey Jared in the building.
Professor OG Slacker signing out.
Once again, it's your boy Zello Smoke.
And for the last time, man, y'all know what time it is for 2022. Don't watch me. Watch Dynamite TV. Grab that merch, grab everything. Also, tune in to Culture Inc. tonight. It's going down.
Hey, man, and don't forget,
Chaos.
when you down with the PWO, you're down for life.
Hey.